Hey guys, welcome back to the Wellham's World YouTube channel. And last week I did a full playthrough of this game, Streets of Rage 4. Absolutely great game. Did a full playthrough with no commentary and uploaded it to the channel because I thought, why not? I quite like the soundtrack and the sound effects, things like that. And I've been playing it a bit more recently. But something that I didn't realise was a thing was a DLC called Mr. X Nightmare, and that unlocks this game mode called Survival. I've played it a little bit before, but essentially it's kind of a roguelite-ish type of game mode for this game. Basically, it's called Survival. You get a random level, random layout, random items, random enemies. You have to defeat the level. You get a perk at the end of the level, and then each level it increases in difficulty. And you get bosses every 4 or 5 levels. As you can see there, my highest level ever is level 18. I've played a few, not too many, but I played a few. If I go to random, I got that with Estelle. So the DLC unlocks Estelle, Max, and Shiva. And obviously I did my playthrough as Axel, which is my favourite character. Has been since I played Streets of Rage 2 and 3 on the Mega Drive, and then obviously had the Mega Drive collection. So we are just going to choose a different character this time, and I'm going to choose Floyd because why not? I don't know much about Floyd. If I'm completely honest, I don't recall, but I'm assuming he's just a big tanky guy. So yeah, this is like essentially the lore of it is, the story behind it is you're in this like simulation. Each level, like I said, is completely random in terms of. So these are the perks you get. So you've got electric heavy attacks. So that's my heavy attack. If I hold square, when he does the little yellow flash, that's how you know. And it's also the final combo. The final move in a combo is a heavy. Also got a golden knife. We've got toxic heavy, but I do prefer electric over toxic initially. But essentially, if we hit a full combo, it should hit a heavy attack at the end. As you can see there, and obviously we destroyed the... yeah, you can see the electric charge. So, the heavy is the attack that gets held down when you hold down square, but obviously that's not the only way to do it. And obviously, something that you can do with this sort of game mode as well is unlock alternate move types. Let's just destroy all these just to make sure we're not wasting any items. So every 10,000 points we get an extra star move, which is obviously going to be very helpful. And there could be decent weapons such as the Excalibur that's on the floor over there. This one, we've got Last Hurrah, which is damage dealt plus 15% when your health is below 50%. Or we've got Electric Heavy Attacks, which increases the damage. So I'll do that. And we'll pick up the sword. And we'll just see how we go. It depends how long we go for, as to how long this video is and how many runs I go through. If I get a really good one, it might just end up being the one run, but we'll see. It does the chaos of it does amp up quite a lot. That one where I had the 18 round run, it does get pretty intense. And there's no selecting a difficulty. So we've got Toxic Weapon, which is any weapon attacks get toxic effect, which is actually very good. Or hitting enemies heals you for 8% of the damage, but healing items won't heal you anymore. I think I'm gonna go for that. Why not? Why not? I've not tried it before. It could come and bite us in the ass quite badly. But let's just hope we get some decent combos going. And what it does also mean is that all healing items that we consume now. Oh fuck! All healing items that we consume now will give us points, which will obviously increase the likelihood that we get more stars. But the other issue is if we keep taking damage, yeah, it's not. It's healing us decently actually. We just need to avoid taking big damage, i.e., and obviously any environmental damage that is done to our enemies. Fuck's sake, I mean, not ideal, is it? Any environmental damage that's done to our enemies does not go towards our health bar. Nice, we'll take that. We'll take fire actually on our weapon attacks. And I will take the Excalibur through with me, should I say. I'm not sure how I feel about this whole taking damage. Oh, okay, so we've got a boss now. Sorry, the whole... Okay. Now. And also, I should mention, you only get one life. So, if you botch it, you botch it. Which looks like we might be... Which, unless we can, like I say, because we're not getting any healing from these items, which we can. That was close. I'm starting to question whether that was a good idea. So we've got defense up, elemental star moves, so any elemental bonuses. So we'd get 2 times electric and fire would be applied to our star move, but it does 50% less damage, 1 extra jump. I think I've kind of put myself in a corner where I need to go defensive, and we're not going to have a lot of HP going into this one. So shit. Well, there we go. Simulation over. That's our score. 12,000. Level 5 we got to, which is not ideal. And that's obviously the bar that goes up to get different moves. But we'll go back into it. Floyd seems like quite an interesting character, potentially, in terms of moveset. But I want to check out Shiva, who I've done one with, but seems really, really strong. I've not done one of these with. I've played through the main sort of campaign of the game. If I can actually, hit people, that'd be ideal. That's a really good move. That's the sort of dash attack, which if we get toxic on it, score earned plus 40%, electric heavy attack, which is my heavy, to kick up, so the combo ender. But we'll go for the blitz one, because toxic damage does damage over time, which we can't really complain at, to be honest. But shit, I've nearly poisoned myself, so I can start. Something about Shiva though, if I go to pick up that weapon, he doesn't pick him up, he can only throw him. This is not going well so far. Can I just... is also heavy attacks, or like not heavy but special attacks. So you have your square, which is your light attacks, your combos, that kind of thing. And then you have triangle, which does special attacks, which are the ones that they take a little bit of your health off. However, we've got toxic heavy as well. Why not? You can gain the health back. So if I do one in this level, I'll demonstrate. I don't actually know what his triangles are. Okay, that. And as you can see on my health bar, it went green. If you get hit while you've got green health there, you lose it. But you can gain it back from damaging enemies. And I do think Shiva has got very good special moves. And his star move is really interesting too, but I'll save that for the boss. There we go, get all three of them. And I'm hoping we get a random upgrade or ground level. Damage dealt plus 15, damage taken minus 15, walking speed plus 15, but you can't jump. Now, his jumping moves, I'm not really too fussed about, but it's just the fact that's our jump. We can't dodge anymore. Can still do that move. And you can still do jump attacks. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see how the fact that we can't jump goes. Something tells me it's going to make our life very difficult later on when we get the chaos that is the later rounds. So we've got the same one again. Hitting enemies heals you for 8% of the damage, but healing items won't heal you anymore. Or your star move spawns 4 rockets. We'll do that one. Because there's a thing to break here. Some money. We are close to another star as well, so if we get a boss fight, I will use my current star, I think. Unless we can... it's not necessarily the toughest boss fight in the world. But I'll demonstrate my star move, which are these wings. Which, oh, and then you get the rockets as well. That's the issue we're going to get with the no jumping thing, is I can't just... jump out of the way of their AoE effect. Okay, she did die to the toxic. And the other thing that I think is potentially could be said to be slightly annoying about using Shiva is that you can't take weapons. So when you get a really good weapon, like that eel, for example, that electrifies its enemies, it does make it slightly difficult. So we've got add fire effect to heavies, spawn a buddy, or a golden or a random upgrade. We'll get fire heavies. I think just getting as much elemental damage on top of what we do already is pretty much the way to go. I'll be honest. Great, okay. I don't know why that didn't hit her. I was gonna say, I want to hit someone with the fucking fish. Let's grab that healing. I also think the 8% damage regen per hit, but you don't get healing items. I feel like that would be better if we saw it appear later on, because later on there's a shitload of enemies, and chances are it's going to be difficult to get to the healing items. However, because there's a lot of enemies, you'll be getting a lot of hits off. We'll do Toxic Blitz. We'll increase that. So yeah, I think if you can get that same one later on. I did not realise that was a weapon. I wasn't sure what that was, to be completely honest. But yeah, definitely, I think that definitely the way to go is elemental damage, because it goes absolutely crazy. Okay, fire special. You do 100% more damage, but take 60% more damage. We don't have an elemental special yet, but that's going to be a ball ache because we can't jump. But it just seems the more damage you do, the better, right? Get out of the way of that fire. See? The secret is, don't let him get near you. Oof. See? Easy peasy. Okay, we've got a couple here, which I think that one is more damage at full health, and that's more damage at low health. We'll do this one. Encourage ourselves to not take damage. That's the way to go. Oh, what's going on here? Warning. Oh, we got a boss fight. Mr. X. Get him out of here. That's the thing as well, if you defeat the bosses, all other enemies disappear. So that's just more reason to kind of focus on them as well. Okie dokie, we've got 40% extra and electric special. We'll go for electric special just so we have something on the special move. That seems to make the most sense to me. Not that I use it all that often, but I do just think it's probably not a bad idea. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot this guy can he can catch weapons, so. Oh shit, we've taken shit. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean, like, threat level goes up a couple times. And you've got all sorts of, like, environmental damage to deal with. Multiple boss type enemies at once. You're just trying to live your best life. I mean, fortunately, some of the enemies are a bit thick as well. There we go. Okay, so we've got Fire Special as well now, or we'll go Fire Blitz. Add 2 elemental charges to our Blitz as well. Oh, fuck, okay. Oh my god. Let's eat that. So you can do... That's the thing though, you can... With the glass cannon one, you can just do a shit ton of damage. Glass cannon plus environmentals is crazy. Wait. Hang on. What's this? Golden Halberd. Oh, random upgrade. Is that because I can't... I think that... So basically, these ones will spawn a golden version of that weapon. But I'm assuming because I can't hold those weapons, I'm getting a random upgrade. I might pick this up to see if I can now... If it makes me jump. Oh. No, that was a waste. I thought maybe because it said I can't jump, and then I get one that says I get an extra jump. Would it... you know... Fuck me. Let's, There we go, get rid of Wayne. Trying to get that to swing so it would fucking damage him. Fuck me. Let's grab that. Okay. Let's... Sure, we'll add Fire Special. Let's just do all the elements, do everything. Get as much damage going as we possibly can. What boss we got this time then? Who have we got? Floyd. Oh, we got Shiva too. Let's do... Let's grab some healing. Oh, what's she doing? Okay. Get rid of Floyd. I need that fucking turkey. There we go. Just trying to keep my distance and then run into a fire, apparently. That's what I wanted to do. My god. As you can see, that's what I was saying, things do get quite crazy, especially when you get 2 bosses at once. So we've got Heat of the Battle, deal 90% less damage, but gain bonus damage as long as the combo counter is active, 2% damage increase per hit combo. Fuck no. Let's take Toxic Special as well. No, because I quite often get my combos broken. And to get that 90% back that you lose for the flat damage loss, you need a combo of 45 just to get that back. I have Fire, Electric and Toxic all on my special now. See this big boy over here? I'm waiting for someone to spawn in and come over. That's a... no, fucking hell. Shit, let's grab this. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we've got another toxic special. Or we'll spot. Fuck it, we'll spot in an ally. We'll wait before we start stacking things up. We'll. Oh, I thought. I don't know. Are they gonna like? I was gonna say, are they gonna like die as if they're like a? I mean, that's fine because they still took out a couple. Okay, we need some fucking healing. Do that. Fucking hell. I think this is going to get to the point where okay, we can throw him out. I was going to say it's going to get to the point where the rounds are really long. But obviously the benefit is we're doing a lot of damage anyway, so... Okay, I did a random upgrade. I don't know what that did. I think it did the star move one. I think I've now got more rockets when I hit a star move. Christ. That's another issue you get, is when you start getting into stages with environmental damage. Because yes, it does damage to them. But not a lot. Not as much as it does to you. Fucking hell. Okay. I'm trying to do the bloody... that. But it just wasn't registering the two forward stroke, there's two forward pushes. It's just I was having a hard time trying to deal with that. Alright, we got another upgrade to the star one. This has been, I'll be honest, a much better run than the one was with Floyd. I'll be honest. Mrs. Y. And two Miss Ys. That's not great, is it? There we go. I'll use my other one as well because Miss Y is... And obviously there's quite a few enemies here. So the more damage I can do to them early on, because they're going to do a lot to me. Don't you fucking no! Ah, I just got stun locked by her. Yeah, fucking, they're so close as well. Fuming. Really close to our best level as well. Damn. And there we go. That is the survival Mr. X Nightmares game mode on Streets of Rage 4. I'll probably potentially do a couple more videos on this in the future, I imagine. You know, there's weekly sims, there's custom sims we can set up. there's all of these characters, and if I keep doing the main story, I'll unlock the Streets of Rage 2 and 3 characters as well. So there's a lot to be there's some decent replayability with it as well. But yeah, I'll leave it there for today. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Let me know what characters, or if there's anything else you want me to play, things like that. And I'll see you next time. So take care, everybody, and goodbye.